Check it out. It's my first time going live, and I've been trying to put out videos, but my YouTube has been messing up. It's been acting crazy on me. I try to upload videos and shorts, and it'll say recording failed or something like that. So I'm going live so I can give my full card picks. Here it is. The first fight of the night for this UFC 317 card, it fell off with Christopher Ewert versus Jackson McVeigh. So that fight fell off. It's not on there anymore. So now the first fight on the card is Janata Deniz at minus 350, taking on Alvin Hines at plus 270. And this one, I favor Janata Deniz to win by KO, TKO, or to win inside the distance. You could take a money line. It's not horrible, minus 350, but I would probably play Deniz by KO, TKO. Next, we have Jacoby Smith, minus 3,000, taking on Nico Price at plus 1,000. And this one, I'm going to go with Jacoby Smith to win by KO, TKO, or to win inside the distance. Next, we have Terrence McKinney at minus 175 favorite, taking on Slavakaz, a plus 145 underdog. And this one, I'm going with the underdog, Slavakaz. I think if Terrence McKinney doesn't get him out of there in the first round, Slavakaz will win rounds 2 and 3, or he may be able to even KO Terrence McKinney. Next, we have Tracy Cortez at minus 260, taking on Viviane Araujo at plus 210. And this one, it's going to be a close fight. I think the odds should be a little bit closer than they are. I don't think Tracy Cortez is a minus 260 favorite, maybe a 160 favorite, but I don't. In this one, I know the over 2.5 rounds is probably minus 500 or more or something, but if it's reasonable, take that. If you want to pick a fighter, if you have DraftKings, I like Viviane Araujo with the points, with the plus 3.5 points. I do think she'll get around. I do think it will be a closer fight than the odds suggest. So yeah, if you have DraftKings, take the 3.5 for Araujo, or take the over 2.5. And it's a close fight. I really don't want to pick somebody, but if I had to pick, I would slightly favor Tracy Cortez, slightly. All right, next we have Hyder Emil at plus 135, taking on Jose Miguel Delgado at minus 170. In this one, I would take the underdog, Hyder Emil, at plus 135. This is my favorite underdog of the week. Hyder Emil is 11-0. His opponent, Jose Miguel Delgado, is 9-1. 11-0 versus 9-1. I like Hyder Emil. Next fight, we have Jack Hermanson at plus 185, taking on Gregory Rodriguez, minus 225. In this one, I would slightly favor Gregory Rodriguez. He's been more active recently than Jack Hermanson. He's got power. He can put the fight away. He does have Brazilian jiu-jitsu skills. He's good on the feet. I think he can pull off a decision over Jack Hermanson if he doesn't get the KO. Next, we have Peyton Talbot, plus 155 underdog, taking on Felipe Lima, a minus 185 favorite. This is another close fight. If you have DraftKings, I like the plus 3.5 points for Peyton Talbot. If not, I like the over 1.5 rounds. I also like the plus 3.5 is my official pick for this one, but the over 1.5 rounds, you might have to do an alt line on that one, but I like that. Possibly over 2.5, but yeah, my favorite is plus 3.5 points. Next, we have Renato Moicano taking on Beneil Dariush. This should be a close fight. This is pretty much a pick 'em. It could go either way. But I slightly favor Renato Moicano. He's been more active recently. He's got the will to win. He wants them double checks. Excuse me. Beneil Dariush just likes to fight. Beneil Dariush has plenty of money. His family has been millionaires for a long time now. So Beneil Dariush does not need the money. He just likes to fight. So I think Moicano will slightly edge this fight. Next, we have Brandon Royval, a plus 100 underdog, taking on Joshua Van, a minus 120 favorite. In this one, I'm going to go with Brandon Royval, the underdog. He's bigger. He's coming down a weight, so he's going down a weight class. He's going to have the height and reach advantage over Joshua Van. Brandon Royval, he's a scrappy fighter. He's pulled off a few upsets already at 135. I think he can pull off another upset against Joshua Van. A lot of people don't see it just because Joshua Van just won recently against Bruno Silva. But Brandon Royval is bigger, and I think he has some strengths that Bruno Silva didn't have. Okay, next fight we have Alex Pantoja at minus 250, taking on Kai Kara-France at plus 200. In this one, I'm going with the champion, Pantoja, money line, because minus 250, that's not too bad. But if you wanted to play a prop on that, Pantoja by submission isn't a bad idea. Or if they have a double chance of victory, Pantoja by submission or decision. But it probably won't be much better odds than money line. Main event, we have Ilia Topuria, minus 500 favorite, taking on Charles Oliveira, a plus 350 underdog. In this one, I favor Topuria to win. He's got power. He does have enough submission abilities to get out of bad positions that Charles Oliveira may get him in. And on the feet, he's got the power. He's got the technical style, and he's got the speed. Charles Oliveira gets hit a lot. I think he will get hit a lot by Topuria. And I do think Topuria can get him out of there inside the distance. So Topuria by KO, TKO, or Topuria to win inside the distance is my official play on the main event. However, a prop bet that you may want to consider if Topuria doesn't get him out of there is that Charles Oliveira gets Topuria out of there. And if he does that, that'll be by submission. So Charles Oliveira to win by submission is like plus 1,200 or something like that. So if you want to throw a little bit of money on that, I don't think that's a bad prop bet to play in case the Topuria bet doesn't come through. That's all I got for now. I gave you my picks. Hopefully we do well. I'm going to holler at you later on in the week.